So we're making some chicken wings, some hot chicken wings, and FrankenSauce, where I'm going to be combining all these hot sauces that I have, these opened hot sauces that I have from my cupboard and from the refrigerator, and then I'm going to try it out. Try to do a TikTok video, but I guess I don't have enough followers for TikTok. Oh well. And I can't do it on YouTube Live, or TikTok Live, I mean, and I can't do it on a YouTube Live because, again, I don't have enough subscribers to do it on a YouTube Live. So I'm just going to record the video and post it to my YouTube, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So, I got all these sauces here, different varieties, Cholula, Red Hot, Melinda's. I got some hot ones and some hot ones that are on the show, and some other ones that I've accumulated throughout my hot sauce eating years. And my family and my kids know that when a holiday rolls around, or a birthday or Christmas or any occasion, that give me a bottle of hot sauce, and it makes me happy. So what I'm gonna do here is cut up some whole chicken wings. I got these from Wally World, aka Walmart. These are Purdue fresh chicken wings, and we'll cut these in half, and then I'll season them up with my own seasonings. I use ground black pepper, I use cayenne pepper, I use chipotle chili pepper, I use red pepper flakes, and I use smoked paprika. And we'll season these all up, and then I'll take about a half dozen of them, throw them in the air fryer first, get those all cooked up, throw together the hot sauce, the FrankenSauce, which again is going to be a combination of all my hot sauces. I'm going to try to go from some of the least spiciest to the most spiciest. Least spiciest ones I'm going to add a tablespoon, and then the hotter ones I'm going to add a teaspoon. So I kind of don't want it to overpower the heat, to overpower everything. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start with cutting up some chicken wings. Got my wonderful wife on my camera. What I'm going to do is cut these in half here, cut these in half here, and these little pieces right here. My wife likes to keep them for her broth, so she makes chicken broth or whatever. So just slice these babies up, keep that. Slice these babies up, keep those. Just keep going. Wanted to do a live video to connect with some fellow chicken wing and hot sauce friends and have them ask questions and get my opinion on different sauces. Get their opinion on different sauces, but fortunately can't do that. Get all these babies all cut up first, and just speed up the little video process. We'll hit pause till they're all cut up. My YouTube video, my wife's starting the video and showing them all cut up, and I'm just going to put them into my bowl here, and we're going to season them up and get them all flavorized. And you can see the seasonings I use here, and I'm going to wash my hands real quick so I don't get anything all nasty, yucky, chickeny. And not only do I like my sauces hot, but I like my wings when I cook them hot. So I'm going to move this on over, and I'm going to add a nice heaping of smoked paprika. This gives it a really good flavor. And I'm going to add some chipotle chili pepper. Chili powder, right? Chili pepper powder. Something like that. I use a bunch of that. And then I got cayenne pepper. This gives it a really good kick. So this will spice up the wings really nice. Bunch of that. Burn your face off. Can't take it. I have black pepper. A lot of pepper. A lot of pepper. I'm the only one in the house that really eats the wings right now because my daughter don't like anything on a bone.
That's true.
And my wife has some medical issues where she, for some reason, you can't have things on a bone. I'm not sure what that is. But
what are you adding?
I'm adding red pepper flakes. You know, mix it all into. Get a nice heaping of it. Okay, and I'm going to give it all a little mix. Put them all really good. And what I'm going to do is I'm only going to cook about a half a dozen of them right now to get them going while I prepare the FrankenSauce that I'm calling it. I tried to, again, for the YouTube video I'm recording, I tried to do a TikTok live to make a FrankenSauce, but I guess I don't have enough followers, and then on YouTube I couldn't do a YouTube live because I didn't have enough subscribers, which, yeah, whatever, not a big deal. But I'm gonna wash my hands real quick, and you get a look at that nice spiced up goodness. A phenomenon going off. If anybody has ever watched the Muppets before, a phenomenon. It's my wife's phone. Now, when I cook my wings, I don't cook them in oil anymore. I don't really bake them. I don't really like the wings baked, but what I do is I use an air fryer, and we got this pretty decent air fryer that holds a bunch of wings. But for now, I'm just going to put 6 in there and get those going. There's 6. We got 6 wings in there, and they're going to get going in the air fryer. Yeah, I didn't preheat it, but I'm going to set it to air fry. I'm going to set the timer for 30. And I'm going to set the temperature for 350. Oh. And off she goes. Now, to get to the FrankenSauce. I got all these different kinds of sauces here. They're all open sauces that have been in my refrigerator and in my cupboard. Some of them are my favorite sauces that I use a lot. And some of them I kind of use here and there. If I want to go with my most favorite sauce, right now it would be this Melinda's makes a jalapeno sauce, which I am out of right now, and it's really hard to find unless you order it online, but that is one of my favorite sauces. Besides that, I have one that's unopened that I haven't bothered to open yet because I'm saving it. But that is the classic hot sauce from Hot Ones, and that is way better than any mildish kind of sauce you can ever have, whether it's Red Hot, Tabasco, Cholula. I got plenty of Cholulas here. And just to say, in no way am I being sponsored by any of these sauces, but if they happen to see this video and want to send me something to try out, that'd be much appreciated. I don't know how you get a hold of me, but somehow, some way, maybe, send me something. I don't care. I don't know if Twitch Live does any comments while you're recording, but if anybody jumps on the live stream and wants me to review any of these sauces as I go through, I'll give them a review. I'll give them a little taste. The hotter ones I may stay away from because I don't want to kill my palate before I try my FrankenSauce. And what I'd like to do is get everybody to do a FrankenSauce challenge.
Our first viewer.
Do a FrankenSauce challenge and get all your hot sauces together and mix them all together. Make some wings or however, boneless, chicken nuggies, bone chicken wings, whatever you eat, and make yourself a FrankenSauce and give it a try. So what I'm going to try to do is go through this pile of sauces here and start with the mild and make my way up to the hot. And with the measurements I'm going to do is I'm going to do a tablespoon of each of the mild to the medium, and then when I get to the hot I'm going to use a teaspoon because I don't want the hotness to really overpower too much of anything else. And I'm going to grab through this mix of sauces and try to get the milder ones first and work my way up. And if you want to ask what my least favorite hot sauce is, Red Hot. Red Hot is a horrible hot sauce, and Red Hot. I'm sorry, Red Hot, if you don't agree with me, but you can send me free Red Hot if you want. But Red Hot, when you make a chicken wing sauce, it usually gets mixed with butter. Now, if a sauce needs to get mixed with butter, well, it's obviously not a good damn sauce. So, therefore, Red Hot's my least favorite. So I'm going to start with red hot. And I'll move this bowl right here. And hopefully there's enough light. We got a little bit of light problem in our kitchen, but I'll give these a little shaky shake before I pour them. And we'll start with red hot buffalo wing sauce. And we'll take that and we'll give it a dump. Hopefully I got a big enough bowl here, but again, this is a tablespoon I'm going to be doing of the milder sauces. So we got red hot. Red hot's out of the way. I even hate the smell of red hot. So then we'll go to the next one. It's the regular, original Frank's Red Hot. And no, I don't put this shit on everything because it's just not good with hot sauce to me. I like a little more flavor in my hot sauce, and I believe red hot tastes more like vinegar than anything else. And I actually consider red hot to be more of a condiment than to be a hot sauce. And it puts it right in the line with ketchup maybe. From red hot, we're going to move to this brand here. It's Crystal's hot sauce. Now, it's a Louisiana pure hot sauce. You know, I like to look at some of these sometimes because they'll say they're Louisiana or something and they actually be from a different place. But that's shaken up. We'll add a tablespoon of that. And again, while I'm going through these hot sauces, and even on my YouTube channel, after I post this, if anybody's got any questions and want a review of a hot sauce, I'll maybe somehow get to it. We're going to mess with the Cholulas. Cholula is a really good hot sauce. I prefer this over red hot. It's a bit of a thicker sauce. It has a lot more flavor.
Cool bottle too.
It's got a cool bottle with a little wooden handle, a little wooden top. They all come with little wooden tops. First time I had Cholula, I went to a local restaurant, a Mexican restaurant, and tried it. It was delicious, so I stole their bottle. That's been long gone since. I got my son, who isn't really a big hot sauce enthusiast. He prefers the Cholula. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, a little trouble getting the top back on. And we're going to move from Cholula to another Cholula. This is a sweet habanero. This happens to be my favorite Cholula. It's got a bit of a little kick to it, but I really don't see it as a really hot sauce. It's if there was a scale of 5, I'd rank it probably a 2, maybe close to a 3. But it's a really good sauce. Habanero, in my opinion, is not a very good tasting pepper. It's got this flavor to it that's almost rotten, and you know, it's not very good. Now this Cholula Chipotle happens to be one of my son's favorites, and you can see that one's pretty much almost gone. So we're going to get rid of this bottle and just pour that in. And there's probably barely a teaspoon in there, so that bottle is going to get recycled. And we're going to keep moving on to this one here, Sweet Baby Ray's hot sauce. This I had high hopes for this sauce because I love the barbecue sauce. It's one of my favorite barbecue sauces. But their hot sauce, it just was not as bad as red hot, but it was pretty damn close. So I'm going to add some of that in there. I'm having problems getting these tops on. And I forgot a Cholula. How can I forget this one? This chili lime. Chili lime's a pretty good Cholula. Again, these aren't any hot sauces that are too hot. You know, they're from the mild to the medium range of sauces. And let's see, what do we got? Oh, here's another Red Hot. Now, Red Hot does make some good sauces when it comes to combining sauces. This one's pretty good, and I believe there's an Asian zing sauce or something, I believe, which is really good that I don't have anymore because I used it so much.
I like that one.
I ate that with almost anything. It's kind of almost like this sticky Asian wing sauce from Melinda's, but it's actually a little better, and I like Melinda's sauces. But I ate that thing every time we made, people call my family Rican rolls, or I don't know what else to call them. What do you call those things? We call them Rican rolls, and they're just like it's like an egg roll, but you know, Spanish people put steak, chicken, and rice and stuff like that in there, and you know, we just put whatever in there, and it's pretty damn good, and that sauce is excellent on it. And I got some Taco Bell sauce. It's some mild Taco Bell sauce. You made my day. This sauce doesn't make my day. It's not a very good sauce, but we're gonna add it and use it for the FrankenSauce. So we're moving through, and we're still going with some mild sauces. Let me wander through. This Melinda Sticky Asian Wing Sauce is a very mild sauce, but is a very good sauce. I like to make my own sauces. We grow peppers in the summertime, and I happen to have some in, oh, didn't measure it, which is okay. We grow peppers in the summertime, and like to grow the jalapenos. This year I grew some Carolina Reapers. A buddy of mine grows habaneros. A couple others that I like to grow. And whenever you're making your own sauces, you know, depending on what you want to use the pepper-wise, and whatever you want to use for a base, whether it's barbecue sauce or tomatoes or whatever, you know, sometimes your sauce, your homemade sauces don't stick to your wings. To solve that, believe it or not, add a little bit of grape jelly or honey, and it'll give your wings a stickiness. Now this one is a mild sauce from the Beeville Diner, and it's Baldwinsville in upstate New Yorkish. Yeah, this was a pretty good sauce, and yes, I did steal it from them. So if anybody from Beeville Diner is watching, sorry, but I took it one day. And this is just another red hot type of sauce. It's not too hot. It's a little watery, but it's a good sauce. It's a good alternative that I like to have to red hot. I don't have many Tabasco. I do like Tabasco. The red Tabasco, the original Tabasco, is a bit watery for me. It has more bite than red hot. I got this Chipotle pepper Tabasco. My favorite Tabasco is the jalapeno Tabasco. Now that's a very good sauce. I'm not a huge fan of the Chipotle flavor, the smokiness in my sauce. You know, I like smokiness on my wings, but for my sauces, I really don't like it to be too smoky. But I'm going to put a heaping amount in there of this. There's a small bottle, so I'll get rid of some of this here, and it's hard to get out because there's a little hole on top. Shake it, and we'll just add it. So we'll get rid of the smoked Chipotle. I forgot a top here for Melinda's. Moving on with Melinda's, this Melinda's Pizza Hot Sauce. And again, I'm not sponsored by any of these companies, but if they would like to send me some products, Melinda's, your jalapeno hot sauce is hard to find unless you buy it on Amazon, and I'd like to be able to pick it up at my local grocery store. I can't get any. So Melinda's, if you see this, get a hold of me and get a hold of my daughter who's putting this on Twitch, and send me some jalapeno sauce. I love your sauce. It's one of the best jalapeno sauces I've had. This pizza sauce is an excellent hot sauce. It makes an excellent spicy pizza sauce. It's really good for dipping. You got some breadsticks or anything like that. Move on. Let's see what we have. I got some. So here we go. We got some El Yucateco. I was going to say El Yucatan. Now this is a chili habanero. This is a green sauce, a green habanero. This will have some bite to it. For me, probably into the medium range. For some other people, maybe a little bit too hot. Nobody trusts me when I say it's not hot around here, because they know that usually when I say it's not hot, it's hot to them, but it's not hot to me. There's been some lessons learned here before, but, you know, that happens. Here's another good Melinda sauce. This is their black truffle sauce. They give this a 2-fire flame. Now, this is a real good sauce to use on just about anything. You can find this quite often now at a local grocery store, mainly Walmart. And again, I'm not sponsored by Walmart. But for a while, this was a very, very popular sauce, and you couldn't find it anywhere. And when I did, I bought like 6 bottles. I still have quite a few underneath my cupboard there, but they're all closed up, and I'm not going to open them for this. We got some Swift Burn, Chipotle pepper hot sauce. This was part of a gift set. I can't remember which one of my kids or maybe my wife got me this. I think my daughter may have got me this for a holiday, whether it was Father's Day or Christmas or my birthday.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. And again, they always know that if they can't think of anything to get me for a holiday, give me a hot sauce. I'm more than happy to have a hot sauce. We're going to move on a little bit here with stay away from the hotter ones. We got another Melinda's, a 3-fire habanero honey mustard. Now this is a good sauce if you want to use it on some chicken nuggies, even a hot dog. This is some I haven't been having a hot dog for a while, but this is a really good sauce for if you like habanero. You can get past the flavor. Even if you don't like the habanero, you like the heat and can get past the flavor. This is a good sauce. Now it's got all this smell and everything coming from this. It's got my mouth watering, and once my mouth starts watering, I just want to eat some wings. Goya, viva Goya! Goya is a Spanish product. Come from a Spanish family. According to ancestry, I'm like I don't know, 2% Puerto Rican, maybe something around that line. I'd have to relook at it, but Goya makes a hot sauce, a salsa picante. Now this hot sauce again is much like a red hot. It's probably a little closer to the heat wise of Tabasco. It's a good sauce. Comes in a nice big bottle. It's not too expensive. And again, we're going to add a tablespoon of that. And we're going to keep looking here. What we got? Cayenne. Let's go with this no sugar cayenne. Serious heat. Now, I haven't had this one in a while, but I obviously used it quite a bit. So I'm not sure how serious the heat is in it. It smells a little serious, but we're gonna just put the same amount in here. When we get up to these hotter sauces that I got here, we're gonna dial it down a little bit because again, I don't want them to overpower, anything else. Take a look at these sauces again. I'm gonna check these wings. Give them a flip. Wings are crisping up really nice. I like a nice crispy wing. Sometimes I like a wing to be so crispy that it's almost impossible to eat, but it's just a craving I get sometimes. Other times I like them just a little bit crispy. Orange, this Sabre Fusion Orange Pineapple Habanero. This is I believe a TJ Maxx special.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, you find hot sauces that are actually pretty decent at TJ Maxx. You can find Melinda's there sometimes. Again, I'm not sponsored by TJ Maxx, but if they want to send me some free stuff, some free hot sauces, sure, go ahead. Maybe send me some coupons so I can get like 10% off of my order or something. Moving on. This is my sauce. This is my name. No, it's not my sauce. But this is a really good sauce that I bought off of Hot Ones. I believe I bought it, or maybe one of my kids got it for me. It's a Barbados style sauce. I've used this quite a bit. Not one of my main go-to sauces, but I use it when I can. It's a really thick sauce, as you can see, which I like the thicker sauces. I like it to be able to stay on something. I don't like it to fall off like a Tabasco or like an original Red Hot, where you put sauce on something and it just falls off. I'm a big fan of green sauces. Now this is a Hellfire sauce. Roasted Reaper, so this is a hotter sauce. Believe it or not, it's not as hot as you think. So I'm going to add a bigger spoonful of this. Even though it's the Reaper pepper, it's really not that hot for me to consider to mellow it down. It's a chunkier sauce. Now the hottest sauce that I've had to date is made by Hellfire, and I believe it was called Doom. Now that stuff was so powerful, I couldn't use my air fryer for like 2 days because it just the the heat just stayed inside the air fryer. I even got a Buffalo Wild Wings sauce. Buffalo Wild Wings happens to be my favorite mango habanero sauce. I don't have any of that right now. I have this tequila lime jalapeno, which one of the last times we went to Buffalo Wild Wings, I tried this new sauce that they got. Very, very delicious sauce. So I bought a bottle. It's a little hot for a jalapeno, but it's a really good thick sauce. It sticks on to. Again, not sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings. I love your sauces, Buffalo Wild Wings. And your places are pretty far away from me right now. It's about an hour drive to. Oh, mouth watering. About an hour drive anywhere to get to one of your places. Bring one to Oswego, New York. We've got a college here, and it'd probably do pretty damn good. We got Moore's jalapeno hot sauce. I believe I got this at a local grocery store. I've used it. Again, it's a green sauce. I use my green sauces a lot. And we're just going to pour that baby in here. I got a little bit left for a special occasion. Again, I'm making a FrankenSauce, and what I'm doing is combining all my hot sauces. I'm going to coat some wings and give it a try. And hopefully, if I'm combining everything, I don't end up sick. I doubt it. This stuff usually doesn't make me sick, but we have a healthier type of hot sauce. 0 calories. Most of them are 0 calories anyway, but it's a natural hot sauce. I really haven't had this very much. It's very watery, which is something I don't like. But we're going to add that. And we're going to be getting to the hotter sauces here very, very soon. Here's another one from the same brand. It's I don't even know what the harissa is. I guess it's a type of pepper that I've barely heard of. Again,
Indian.
It's a what?
Indian.
It's an Indian. Again, it's a watery type sauce. Not something that I'm very fond of. We're going to move on. I got another green sauce. This is a tequila pino hot sauce. I'm not sure where this came from. It might have came from Pepper Palace. I believe I got this at the mall at one of the pepper places, and I wasn't really fond of it. I still have a lot of it. Being a green sauce, it probably should have been almost gone by now, but not anything I really enjoyed very much. Now we got an avocado hot sauce. This is interesting. I haven't had much of it. I've had it maybe once, and I can't remember what I had it on, but it's a very interesting hot sauce. If you like avocado, it's very thick. It's very green. It's good for St. Patrick's Day. If you want to make wings on St. Patty's Day, again, if you like avocados, that's the sauce for you. Moving on to some hot. This has to be one of the worst. Sorry, Steve-O, but this has to be one of the worst hot sauces I ever had. You put too many damn seeds in this hot sauce, and it's like you're just eating or drinking or whatever you do with hot sauce. Believe it or not, when I get a hot sauce, no matter what hot sauce I get, I take a swig out of it. I don't care if it's going to melt my face off. I just swig it out of the bottle, and I just pay for it afterwards. But Steve-O, this hot sauce sucks. You poured it in your eyeball when you in one of the shows I watched. I think it was Hot Ones or Ramsay's or something. And it probably hurt so bad because one of your seeds got stuck in your eyeball. The sauce is no good, but again, it's open. And it's going to go into my hot sauce mix. Lots of seeds. Lots and lots of seeds. You see them all caked up in there. It's not good. It doesn't make a good hot sauce. I understand seeds are hot sometimes, but they just shouldn't be in a hot sauce like that. Alright, we're going to start to be getting to the hotter versions of hot sauces. Let's get this raw hot out of the way. Original hot sauce. I can't remember the flavor on this. Again, if anybody would like me to review any of these hot sauces, kind of pretty on top there. If anybody wants a review on any of these hot sauces, I'm going to post this video to my YouTube. We're live. We probably ain't got nobody watching us. Who knows? Maybe one viewer watching us.
For some reason, I'm disconnected from the chat, so I can't see it.
Disconnected from the chat. I don't know if you can get comments after the fact of your videos. If anybody wants a review of any of these hot sauces, just let me know. I'll give them a review. We got some of this chili garlic sauce, which has got a little bit of spice. It didn't have any sriracha. I'm not a big sriracha fan. Sriracha's got this flavor that I'm just not really fond of. It's almost, I think it's almost like a salty flavor. It just doesn't do it for me. So we're going to set that aside. We're going to be getting to these hotter sauces now. Some of these are very hot. Now I'm going to switch down to a teaspoon instead of a tablespoon. Because again, let me check my wing. Still going. I really don't want them to overpower heat-wise. I want to get some heat, but I also want to get their flavor. And the two I'm going to leave for last are two of my favorites. I just got this after all the years of watching Hot Ones, and I'm not sponsored by Hot Ones, but if you want to send me some free stuff, go ahead. And I don't know how you're going to get a hold of me, but you can. But The Bomb is a surprising hot sauce that they have on their show, which I don't have the new Last Dab, but this The Bomb beats out that Last Dab because this shit just does not go away once you get it down your throat. It takes a while. This stuff will go away. This stuff, nah, it's like a bomb explosion in your mouth and it just doesn't stop. So we're going to head back to Melinda's and we're going to do some 4X Reserve Special Edition Habanero Pepper Sauce. Being a habanero pepper sauce, I believe this is a little hotter than a traditional habanero sauce. It's a good sauce. Use it sparingly. For me, it's a teaspoon going in just to be safe. Got to be safe with these hot sauces because if you can't take the heat, man, you'll end up dead on the floor in the kitchen. It's not get your ass out the kitchen. It's you end up dead on the floor in the kitchen. Here's another Reaper sauce, Reaper Sling Blade hot sauce. I haven't used much of this. I really can't remember the flavor of it or the hotness of it, but we're going to pour a teaspoon of that in there. And again, if anybody would like to know a review on these hot sauces, go to my YouTube channel. Right off the bat, I can't remember my YouTube channel name to tell you to go to, but maybe I can add that later on Twitch. But this video will be posted to my YouTube channel. We have a Berserker sauce, Zach Wild. If nobody knows who Zach Wild is, he's a guitarist. Used to play with Ozzy Osbourne. Started his own little band. He got a song called Stillborn that was a really good song. Was popular for a while. I haven't done much with the Zach Wild sauce. I think I've had it for a little while. We're going to add, I know it's hot though, it's a very thick sauce, and we're going to add a teaspoon of that in there, like all the other hot ones. Hot ones not in the show, but hot ones isn't hot sauce. We're not in the hot ones sauce. Hot sauce, hot sauce. Again, here's the hot one sauces. And then we got another Reaper sauce. No, this is a scorpion pepper sauce, Rogue. I've used this quite a bit, not a lot. It's another watery sauce. A sauce, like I said before, watery sauces I'm not really fond of. They just tend to fall off of your wings or whatever you're heating it on. That's going to go right in there. A little bit on my finger. I'm going to lick my finger and I'll let you know. Yes, it's hot. It's alright hot though. We're going to go to this ass-kicking ghost pepper wing sauce. Kick your ass hot. Now, ghost peppers are hot. A little bit hotter than a habanero to me. It's probably the only pepper I have ever had years ago that actually set off a reaction for me. Ate one year and I believe it kind of got stuck in my intestines or esophagus or wherever the hell that shit got stuck with. It caused havoc for a few days before it worked out of my system. Um, but just like any other hot sauce, I still eat it. We're going to move to this sudden death sauce. This one's been used quite a bit. It's got to be shaken up. Hasn't been used in a while, but it's got some heat to it. And Again, the hot ones, we're going to go with a teaspoon. Getting down to the last two, or three, four. Yeah, last four. And we're going to stick with the, these are Blair sauces, by the way. And we're going to stick with the Blair sauce and go to the after death. You know, sudden death, after death. You know, give it a good shake. I don't know if they make one that's called come back from death, but you know, probably after having these, you wish you didn't come back from death. You wish you would just probably die right on the floor and not worry about whatever comes out of you the next day. Now, this one here, this Mad Dog 357, was one of the first really hot sauces I ever got. Now it says 6 million Scoville. Now believe me, it's hot. As being 6 million Scoville, it's probably damn close. This comes with a spoon, a serving spoon in the shape of a bullet, and the recommended dosage to put in anything is this little itty bitty scoop right here. Back in the day, there was some stuff. Oh, something got me. Back in the day, there was some stuff called Dave's Insanity Sauce. Now, before all these hot sauces came out, that was one of the hottest sauces that was out in the market. And it literally came with a warning that it would strip the wax off of wax tile floors. That's how hot it was at the time. I don't know if they still make it. I really don't know if I would want it. Maybe just to have for the collection would be a good idea. So we're down to these last two, and we're going to start with hot ones, the last dab. This is a good hot sauce. Not one of the hotter ones that I've had. Nope, you got a little clog on top, but it's very thick, very chunky, and is very hot. Again, we're adding a teaspoon of that, and believe me, this FrankenSauce that I'm creating, probably going to melt my face off. This the bomb is a very good tasting hot sauce if you can get by the heat, and is a lingering heat hot sauce that does not want to go away. If you use this, please use it sparingly. If you can't take hot sauces, the smell's making my mouth water. The taste of the burning sauce in my mouth is making my mouth water. It's just me. I love hot sauces, and don't think that I'm not going to pay for all this, because I'm going to pay for all this. I got quite a bit of sauce here for everything that I added. Oh, got a little bit of balm on my finger, but you know what? I'm not licking that for anybody. I'm just going to save that, and we're going to give all these sauces a mix and create our FrankenSauce. And there it is. There's the FrankenSauce. Get a good look at that. I'm going to count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42 different sauces combined. Frankenstein was a monster made from many different body parts, and this hot sauce is made from many different hot sauces. So chicken wings are about where I want them, so take a good look at these wings. The light might be a little bit of a problem, but they're nice and crispy, they're nice and brown. Now, if I can deal with this sauce for more than 6 wings, I may dip the rest of the batch into the hot sauce. Now, what I like to do is I take a little piece of foil, and because I don't want to get my fingers in there, and I take the wings, and I grab them out of the air fryer, and I dip them right in the sauce. Right in the sauce, twirl them around, drop them on the foil. Right in the sauce, twirl them around, drop them in the foil. Just keep repeating the process, get them nice and coated, drop them in the foil. Again, sorry if you got no good lighting here, but what I'm basically doing is dipping them in the sauce and dropping them on the foil. Boy, do I got a lot of sauce here. I think I'm going to have to rebottle this up and try to use this. So we got our 6 wings. Ooh, I can smell it already, and it's not even warmed up. hot wings, nice and spicy. See the smoke coming off them? The smoke's going to be coming off of my brain. I'm going to slide these out of the way. I'm going to grab them with my hands. Hold my hands. I'm going to stick them right back into the air fryer. Tuck everything in. Make my way back to the air fryer. And this thing's going to start right back up on me because I didn't stop it. But I'm going to put 5 more minutes. I'm going to up the temperature to 400. I'm going to get that hot sauce really baked onto those chicken wings. That's going to give it a nice caramelization, hopefully. Again, we still got our one viewer on Twitch. You know, if you want to know anything about these sauces, if you want a review, maybe it's at a later date or after the video is done or the stream is done. This is my daughter's account. Contact my daughter, and maybe I can get in touch with you through her account and give you a review of these different sauces.
I'm fairly certain anyone can message my account just to do that.
So maybe no one can message your account. As for yeah, I might stick a piece of this video on my TikTok, which is my TikTok name is capital M period capital J period capital B 92877, and from there you can find my YouTube channel. I don't have a lot of followers on YouTube. I don't have a bunch of videos on YouTube, but you know, the video will be on there, and then you can throw a comment on there, and whoever the one viewer is out there, thanks for viewing. But you can throw a comment on there if you want me to review any of these sauces individually. I'll try to get them all lined up again, so you can see the sauces that were used to create the FrankenSauce. And again, I wanted to do it on TikTok and kind of start a FrankenSauce challenge. You know, there's so much bullcrap, political bullcrap on social media nowadays that why not get something out there that's a little bit of fun, you know? A lot of these TikTok challenges are interesting, but don't go out and eat Tide Pods. And the one that's very interesting right now are the women that go and dump their boobies into the snow. They leave booby prints. My wife won't do it for me.
It's too cold.
It's too cold out there. You know, where we live, it's almost into the negatives for temperature. We're going to keep lining these babies up. Showing you all these sauces again. Melinda's is a very, very good sauce. I had another sauce that I just finished the other day. I can't remember what that was called. It was a sugar-free sauce. You remember what that was called? It had the guy on the front of it? No, you don't remember? We're gonna keep lining these babies up. This is another good sauce from Buffalo Wild Wings. This. One sauce that I am missing on here is I did have a Old Bay hot sauce that
I threw it out.
Yeah, it got thrown out because I wasn't eating it. It was just a horrible, horrible hot sauce. Old Bay, it's like you added water to Old Bay seasoning and just turned it into a hot sauce that it was just no good. And again, one of my least favorite hot sauces is Red Hot. One of my most favorite hot sauces is Melinda's jalapeno sauce, hot sauce. And the original Hot Ones hot sauce is really good. I love that sauce. My son got that for me when first got into the show, and that bottle was gone before I can even think about it. I got a bottle now, but I really don't want to open it because once I open it, it's going to be gone. I'll use it for everything. Keep going here with the Red Hot honey ginger, and then we got the avocado hot sauce. I can smell these things cooking. It's at the end here for the air fryer to work. Air frying is one of my favorite ways to cook wings now. I've been on a bit of a health kick, and air frying wings is just an excellent way to get all the grease. Oh, and these babies are cooked and ready. kind of get a look at these wings here. They're nice and caramelized, got a little bit of char on them. And they smell a little bit spicy. Now, I'm gonna set these aside right here for a second.
Smells like spicy barbecue.
Smells like spicy barbecue, and my wife can't really deal with it. We're gonna take a look at those, and I'm gonna give a little bit of.
Makes my eyes water.
Makes her eyes water. And I'm gonna give a little bit of advice on blue cheese. Now, I'm not gonna try to dip any of these in blue cheese. I'm gonna eat them. But when I want blue cheese with my wings, which I love blue cheese with my wings. This again, I'm not sponsored by Marzetti, but Marzetti, you make a really great blue cheese that's good for chicken wings, and it's so good that I like to call it the Maserati of blue cheeses. And I send my wife to the store and tell her to get me Maserati blue cheese. Sometimes she might be confused, but it's Marzetti, and they make a really good blue cheese. I don't like celery, but it's probably good on celery. I like carrots, but I've never really had it with carrots. But it's a good blue cheese, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get me a small plate right now. And I'm going to plate these wings. I'm not going to mess with them with my fingers, not yet. And please, 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 never, I've done it quite a few times, but never have really hot wings and scratch your eyeballs or put your fingers up your nose, because you know what? You're going to pay for it. Now what I like to do after I make my hot wings, even though they cooked in the sauce, and I got rid of my thingy here, I like to take a little bit of more sauce, and I like to put it on my wings. I'm just crazy like that. Again, I'm probably going to pay for this. My mouth's watering, it's ready to eat these wings. I'm going to sweat, I might cry. Who knows? There's been times when I've eaten hot sauces and I've shaken a little bit. My stomach may hate me. But usually, most of the time, I'm very tolerable on my hot sauces. I've never had any, for years now, I haven't had any stomach issues or anything of that nature to really bother me. So I'm going to set these on the table. While I'm staring at those wings, I'm going to put in my other wings, get those cooking. Cook those on 350, we'll get those started. Alright, so here we go. We got the FrankenSauce wings. And just for a little bit of backup, I am going to grab a drink, just in case. But I'm going to try to muscle through it. And for a recommendation, regular milk works pretty good, but I think almond milk works pretty good for a cool down. And it's not instant, neither is milk. It depends on how hot you make it. But I've seen a little bit of almond milk, Almond Breeze almond milk. I'm not sponsored by Almond Breeze, but you make good almond milk. If you want to send me some free almond milk or some coupons, go for it. So, here we go with the FrankenSauce that I just created. And I prefer drums than flats. You know, a lot of people prefer flats, but flats is just too much damn work. And when I want to eat my wings, I want to eat my wings. And what I usually do when I eat my wings, as soon as they're all coated, I put my little extra sauce on there. And this happens with everything, is I grab my wing and I gotta just dive right in and get the sauce. I'll tell you right now, it's pretty hot. The key to eating chicken wings, especially when they're hot. Oh yeah, it's hot. I can feel sweat already. There's pace yourself, but don't stop. Like if you were in a competition, if you went to Buffalo Wild Wings and you had to eat their blazing hot wings in 5 minutes or whatever it is, or Quaker Steak and Lube's got a challenge for the triple atomic. Once you dig in, don't stop, because once you reach that hot, it's just gonna stay hot. If you stop, you're gonna pay for it. Believe it or not, that is a really good sauce. And I like to clean my bone. Not that many people out there like to watch people eat. For the most part, I'm a noisy eater. But yeah.
Do you have any that are standing out the most that you taste?
Last Dab. Last Dab is really standing out. Yep.
This one.
I can taste Dab. There's a lot of sweet in here, so some of the more milder sauces, their sweetness is really coming out. But yeah, from eating Dab, I can taste Dab. It's really sticking out the most. I'm really not even getting much of the bomb of when you eat it solo. I mean, the bomb is just, the name tells you everything. That shit just blows up in your mouth. So, I encourage everybody to reach into their refrigerators and reach into their cupboards and throw together a FrankenSauce. Do a little video, whether it's TikTok or a FrankenSauce challenge. I actually put that on my TikTok as a hashtag FrankenSauce challenge, so you probably find me on there that way. But people don't like me. I don't have friends, so I want to find some hot sauce friends. I'm just kidding. Some people like me, and some people I don't care if they like me. But I wanted to find some hot sauce friends, some chicken wing lover friends.
I got some of the bomb on my finger.
Oh, I don't want no bomb on your finger.
Getting that
You
off.
better rinse the hell out them fingers. This is a really good sauce. A lot of heat. A lot of heat, but believe it or not, for me, it's very bearable heat.
You're sweating.
Oh, there will be sweat.
There might be tears.
There might be tears. Let's keep my fingers away. I had a stuffy nose a little bit earlier, and it's starting to clear up. You got a stuffy nose or anything like that? Eat hot sauce. As long as it ain't that pussy red hot sauce. Because that'll do nothing for you, but probably give you a stomachache.
It's good in chicken wing dip.
It's good in chicken wing dip, no doubt.
That's it.
I am applied to hopefully become a chicken wing hot sauce tester. I feel the sweat coming down my head. I found a page on Google News, and hopefully I get a response. And woo, that one got me. Whoa. I sent them my TikTok, and maybe they'll look at my TikTok and find this video on YouTube. But 2 more to go, and I believe with this next batch of wings, I'll be eating them with this sauce. I was hoping to have some company now. Ooh. There's the tears coming down my face. And this, ooh, that one was a hot one.
Anyone in the area around my dad's age like chicken wings and hot sauce? Got a friend.
Got a friend.
Chicken wing nights.
Have weekly chicken wing streams.
That's hot. I don't like KFC. But that is finger licking good. There's Don't get it in your eyes. And believe it or not, while you're sweating and your pores are opening up, do not wipe your freaking head with your fingers. Get out there and create your own hot sauce. Throw a bunch of sauces together, whatever you do. Enjoy what you eat, love what you eat, and you'll eat what you love. Thank you very much, and we'll see ya.